Well, since it was created in 2003, the USDA's Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency Program has awarded Minnesota nearly $18 million in grant money, more than any other state in the nation. This year, USDA Rural Development awarded Minnesota $4.1 million in grants for renewable energy and energy efficient projects. Tonight, our Meg Bonacorsi tells us how that money will help power two Crow Wing County businesses for the next 50 years.
The objective of Hunt Utilities Group is to explore and demonstrate various aspects of renewable energy and sustainable living. So when the opportunity came along to build a wind turbine that would power the organization's research campus, they jumped at the chance. The turbine went up at the end of the summer, and already it's making an impact.
Currently, just in our first couple of months of operation, we've been averaging 900 to 1,000 kilowatt hours, which is more than we were expecting, because we haven't been operating yet in the peak sustained wind period of the year.
Unlike the more turbulent southwestern part of the state, the wind in central Minnesota is fairly modest. But new technology is making it possible to create energy from even the smallest amount of wind.
Key to renewable energy is advancing technology in a way that most any place could get an adequate amount of energy if the technology is advanced enough to pick up whatever's there.
The wind turbine was built by Winkleman's Environmentally Responsible Construction, and knowing how to build it means knowing how it works.
The blades are hooked to what's called a rotor, which is a series of magnets inside of a round shell. And the rotor turns over top of a stator, which is a series of copper windings. And as the magnets move by the copper windings, it induces an electrical current. And that current then goes down wires to the base of the turbine and then has a breaker cutoff switch. And then it's turned into house current in a machine called an inverter.
Wind turbines come in all different sizes, and Winkleman says this farm-sized turbine cost about $60,000. That number may look intimidating at first, but Winkleman says that the turbine will last for 50 years and pay for itself after 6 to 15. Plus, the USDA's $13,500 grant helped lighten the load.
A lot of people think the wind is somewhere out there, somebody else, that has a lot of money can go do. But wind turbines are very real for homeowners, farmers, small businesses, and cabin owners.
For one Brainerd man, having a wind turbine power his farm has become a reality. Bob Nibby secured a grant with the USDA back in August to build the turbine, and 3 months later, here it is.
Essentially, it'll cover all of the irrigation costs for our strawberry patch out here, as well as a friend's vegetable patch, and then any excess power will go back to the Crow Wing power grid. And so this winter, all the power that this generates essentially goes to the Crow Wing power grid. And working with them, we have an agreement where they will buy that excess power from us.
And Crow Wing Power will buy that leftover electricity back at retail price thanks to the Minnesota net metering law. For Lakeland News at 10, I'm Meg Bonacorsi.